Hey everyone, I'm Courtney Morgan and welcome to your practice. This is the beginning of a series of classes called Evening Wind Down, which are really aimed to help you transition from your workday into a restful and relaxing evening. So a couple of challenges that come up with practicing in the late afternoon or the evening. One is that the body is fatigued in a different way by this point in the day. So maybe you've worked out, maybe you have a really physical job, or maybe you have a totally sedentary job where you're sitting either driving or sitting at a computer all day, which is pretty increasingly common these days. No matter what you do with your body throughout the day, you will carry some level of tension and fatigue by the end of your work day. And so we're really aiming to kind of unwind some of that and help the body balance out and basically promote the beginning of the rest and recovery cycle for the body, right? And that's what happens when you sleep as well. So I never teach a very quick class anyway, but these will definitely be slow, rhythmic, very soothingly paced classes. And some of them will be lower to the ground with more restoratives in there, and some of them will include more standing postures and even more challenging poses like a headstand or Shirshasana. And just depending on what you do with your body and how you feel on any given day, you can really choose if you want something a little bit more physically demanding or if you need something that's just really, really mellow and chill. The second challenge that is unique to an evening practice from practicing in the morning or mid-morning or even at noon is that by this time in the day when the body is starting to fatigue, the mind is still pretty bright, right? So you may have had some encounters with coworkers or other people that you are still thinking about, or you are thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow. You may have had to use your brain for a lot of creative problem solving or analyzing or critiquing or just whatever it is. There's always some level of both the body and the mind in everything that we do. So particularly for me, from about 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. is when my mind is at its very brightest. It's when I like to write, it's when I like to paint, it's when I have the most energy and the most creative output available to me. So to help with that, when I'm also trying to practice and to be present rather than thinking about the stuff in the past that I'd like to address or the stuff in the future that I'd like to create, I really like to keep just a good old analog notebook, pen and paper nearby. So as ideas come up, as things come up in my brain that I either need to do or need to address, I just write them down and then it's off of my plate for the moment and I can go back and address them later. Second thing, and if you've ever taken a class with me, you know that this is true. I love keeping a cup of tea nearby because I love herbal tea and I find it really soothing, really relaxing, and I'm not a caffeine drinker anyway, but if you are a caffeine drinker, it's really good to switch past 3 p.m. To an herbal tea of some sort rather than continuing to drink coffee or green tea. It will really, really help your body start to relax and your mind start to relax for the evening. So make some tea, have it nearby. And then the third thing that I really like to do is just to have a little essential oil nearby. This is one that my friend Jerry gave to me. You can use any essential oil that you like. If you don't have any, you don't have to rush out and buy some. Although I'd kind of find it hard to believe that somebody doesn't have any essential oil in their home at this point. It seems like it's so ubiquitous now. If you only need one, if you're only going to buy one, buy lavender. It has a million different uses. It is proven scientifically to relax the nervous system and smells great. You can use it in your cleaning products. You can use it on your skin. You can rub it on your hands, which is what I like to do for practice. So I just take my oil, do a little dab on the palm, and then just rub it, heat it up a little bit, and then take a nice big breath. And it's just a really nice way to start your practice, plus it makes your mat smell good over time. So let's begin to practice. Thanks for being here.